business groups make of these developments? Let's speak now with Sergio Ortiz-Luis Jr., President of the Employers Confederation of the Philippines. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. With what you saw today, what is your assessment of the vaccination drive of the government?
Well, the president said that he will now consider relaxing the condition for going to MGCQ and after the rollout. No? And it's ironic that our rollout was started. The first arrival was a donation of 600,000 from China, and I also sympathize with the president when he really congratulated and was very grateful with China because the first that arrived is the biggest, I think, donation of China, and yet delivered. No? Other countries bigger than us, like Indonesia, I think they're only getting 200. What we got is almost 500 million worth of medicines, and it's free. And it can start the ball rolling now, because I think the others that are delayed will come soon, and this will be a continuous vaccination already. So we are very grateful as well that we are already starting this, and the relaxation.
So, Mr. Ortiz-Luis, the vaccination is also equated to further opening up the economy. And the president has said he is planning looser quarantine in Metro Manila once the Philippines gets 2 million COVID-19 shots. That's 2 million. What do you think? Should we wait for that dose target, or is it time to further open up the economy even before those 2 million doses arrive?
Well, we were saying, Rico, that yung MGCQ is just a name, no? I think we can do still a lot, even if we don't go to MGCQ, because there are still things that can be done in reviewing the protocols, reviewing the procedure that can enable employees who have not gone to work to be able to work, and companies which are not thinking of continuing operation because they're not making money to make money and be worthwhile employing people. So I think the nomenclature is not that important. What is important now is the attitude, even from the IATF, that they can now start relaxing some of the protocols and correct some of the things that makes it difficult for people to come to work.
So, Mr. Ortiz-Luis, how much confidence is there right now in the private sector for employees to get vaccinated? Because over the past several months, we've seen private sector groups ordering AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Novavax. When these supplies arrive in the country, do you think that the employees of the employers would really want themselves to get immunized with these Western brands?
You know, there was even a survey made by a group supposed to be of experts, which says that only 19% of people are willing to be vaccinated. I think either the question was wrong or the conclusion was wrong. I think they might be referring to 19% just do not want to be vaccinated ahead of the others. I think everybody wants to be vaccinated, almost everybody. They just want to be sure that the vaccine that is used on them are the right one for them, and that they would like to see our officials in the government having themselves vaccinated to build up their confidence. After this happens and no many untoward serious incident happens, I think people will be queuing for the vaccine, and you will be surprised. I think more than 90% of the people would like to be vaccinated.
So everyone basically fears the side effects of these vaccines on them. What about you personally, Mr. Ortiz-Luis? which particular vaccine would you like to be inoculated with?
I'm not an expert.
Is there a recommendation from your personal doctor?
I'm not an expert, and I talked to a lot of doctors and I read a lot of papers. My preference really is anything that is not for me. I'm a senior citizen, and I think for the immunocompromised people, I think they should prefer something that is not like Pfizer or Moderna, because Moderna is what they call RNA. It's a new system wherein they replicate in the body, and it's very difficult for older people to be able to handle this, and also compromised people. So I'd rather be vaccinated, even if lower efficacy, but safer, from what I understand, at least from what I read and from what I hear, than be given a vaccine that is higher efficacy, but might produce some serious repercussion on my body. So I'd rather go for things, even the Chinese, because here in China, they have vaccinated already about 50 million. And even if they're capable of hiding any untoward incidents there, we have a lot of relatives here in the Philippines and a lot of Chinese here who knows what is always going on there. There is no serious report, at least up to the moment, of any serious effect of the Chinese vaccines. So, if another medicine other than Novavax vaccine from the U.S. Is available for me, I'll have that. I just want to see many of our officials and doctors have their vaccines first, so that I'll have more confidence, like what most of the Filipinos are waiting for.
Thank you so much for your insights, Sergio Ortiz-Luis Jr., the President of the Employers Confederation of the Philippines.